I don't know what to expect as far as his eyes. I haven't seen him in the sparring session. I haven't seen him in anything in the gym. I seen him in the gym. I know he's training, but I haven't seen him, so I can't say like his eyes and reflexes. I can't say what they're gonna look like, but I know his mentality is, you know, I got work to do. So f y'all. You know what I mean? When Tim Zoo said, "Well, you didn't even want to shake my hand," you know, I don't gotta shake your hand. We get ready to fight.
Yeah.
What do you think about this fight stylistically? Do you edge anybody? And if not,
Earl Spence gonna do the four corners with him. Man, Earl Spence gonna beat his ass, man.
For a long time, everyone believed Adrien Broner's boxing career was finished, but now something has changed in a major way. So, let's break down exactly what's going on.
Yeah, another big comeback. My man EJ, Earl Spence Jr. coming back to fight Tim Zoo, man.
Now that's the one we want to see come back, because one thing I love about Earl, man, shout out to Earl, because no matter what, whenever he come back, he ain't taking nothing easy.
Right.
He said, I don't take no tune-ups, and which is actually spot, because no matter how this fight turn out, he's a headline pay-per-view main event name.
Yeah.
The same thing Ken Bolson's doing. Even though he came back after the loss with Devin Haney, he'll fight a name after name after name, because it never brings his value down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a good thing that Earl Smith's doing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, hope he's gonna be not no too much ring rush, and you know, he ain't got nothing to prove, man. Go in there and just win the fight. That's what you gotta do.
And it's funny you say that about ring rust. I thought the same thing. Now, he changed my mind a little bit when he said, you know what, if I look good in training and sparring, why wouldn't I look good in the ring? So this ring rust is just a mental thing. So, I mean, I can see that, you know. But so you got him winning that one?
I got him winning that one for sure.
Adrien Broner is back in the gym as the former 4-division world champion prepares for his highly anticipated comeback with a new level of focus and determination. After spending a long time away from regular competition, Broner now looks fully committed, putting the distractions and poor habits that previously slowed his career behind him. Training alongside one of boxing's biggest names, he is embracing discipline, hard work, and a completely different mindset. For Broner, this comeback is not only about winning another fight, but also about proving himself again and rebuilding his legacy in boxing.
I think it's a perfect matchup. I think perfect matchup because both of them have been through the fair share of, you know what I mean, wars and things like that. Earl Spence with the accidents, Earl Spence with the Bud Crawford fight. But I feel like he took enough time off where he could get healthy and get in his bag. You know what I mean? And I think before anything, the attitude matters. Your mindset matters. And the attitude and mindset that he's in right now, I love it. I love that mindset.
Adrien Broner appears determined to move past the distractions and bad habits that once held his career back. Every training session shows the same level of hunger, with a non-stop pace, sharp focus, and clear commitment to improving. The relaxed attitude that often distracted people from Broner's natural talent seems to be disappearing. In its place is a more disciplined fighter who is pushing through demanding workouts and surrounding himself with people who hold him accountable. Training with Gervonta has only increased the intensity in the gym, turning every round and every drill into another chance for Broner to get better.
He's not with Derrick James no more. He's with Ronnie Shields.
Yeah.
And as a trainer, what would you be trying to add? What would be your focus, your goal heading into that fight?
Same mentality, but I think I think we're gonna see Earl work behind his jab a little bit more with the movement. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna see Earl working, but more movement. Not movement like a boxer, but just he's still being a predator, but he just making sure he moves side to side, or move his head, or take a step back with his hands up. You know, just to give you the space enough for you to do what you gotta do, but not do any damage to him, and then him enough space for him to be able to get right back to you. I don't think it's a big difference between Derrick James and Ronnie Shields. I think that just the tempos are a little different.
Every training session is another step toward redemption for Adrien Broner and another opportunity to change the story that has followed him throughout his career. Broner and Gervonta have shared a close friendship for years, and their recent gym sessions have quickly caught the attention of boxing fans. Training alongside an elite fighter like Tank has brought even more intensity to Broner's preparation, pushing him through tough workouts while helping improve his timing, conditioning, and overall sharpness. Their sessions include high-speed drills, technical work, and constant encouragement, creating a competitive environment that helps both fighters improve. As Broner works to rebuild his boxing career, having Davis beside him has given him extra motivation and support.
Tim got to come out and be aggressive with a jab and not getting caught up in little arguments where they going back and forth with each other. You know, if they sitting there trading back and forth, they either one of them got a shot. But whoever's being a little bit smarter than the other, I think has a chance. I think that's how this fight goes. I don't think Errol Spence just going there and just bully Tim Tszyu. But I think it'll be spots where he could play bully. I don't think Tim Tszyu could go in there and just do what he wants to Earl, but it's gonna be spots he can get off. Yeah, you know, whoever's the smarter fighter wins this fight.
Adrien Broner's shadowboxing sessions are another clear sign of his renewed focus and commitment. The former 4-division world champion is moving with purpose, sharpening his footwork, head movement, and punch combinations with complete concentration. Every move shows his focus on accuracy, balance, and timing, all key skills needed at the highest level of boxing. After a long period of inactivity, shadowboxing is also helping Broner regain his rhythm, improve his conditioning, and rebuild his muscle memory. The message in the gym is clear: keep working, stay sharp, and keep touching him up.
World level, or do you just jump in there with Charlo, jump in there with Sebastian Fundora?
I mean, depending on how Earl do, I think that determines how they move. You know what I mean? Simple as that. If you go in there and wipe something out, all right, we're gonna throw you a bone. Go in there and you struggle a little bit, but you win. All right, we're gonna throw you something that's tough, but you know, worth the money. You go in there and be horrible, might be the last time you hear from us. Might not say that.
Adrien Broner's comeback is now being driven by actions instead of promises. The former champion is focused on losing a significant amount of weight and rebuilding his conditioning as he prepares for his long-awaited return to the ring. Broner has committed himself to a strict daily routine, including going to bed early and running in the morning, showing that discipline has become more important than distractions. He believes staying consistent will be the key to changing both his body and his performances inside the ring. After years of inactivity, Broner appears to have adopted a completely different mindset, no longer depending on natural talent alone, and instead embracing the hard work needed to compete at a high level again.
Hey man, I have no thoughts about it. I don't know anything about it. I'm not even thinking about it. I mean, I really, it's just like another fight. I'm not keeping up with it. He's gonna do what he's doing. You know, hopefully he's successful at what he's doing. But you know, other than that, man.
You think Tim Tszyu has a favor because of the 3-year layoff from the Errol Spence had? Maybe?
I don't really know. I mean, I don't really know. I think Errol's gonna do whatever he's gonna do, but I think that Tim Tszyu's a very tough fighter, and you got to be able to use your feet. You got to be able to box him, because if not, he's gonna try to bang you out. So you just got to be prepared for that.
Adrien Broner now understands that success inside the ring starts with the decisions he makes outside of it. He has adopted healthier habits to improve his recovery and help him perform at a high level for longer. The veteran boxer is focusing on proper rest, better nutrition, and a more disciplined daily routine while cutting out the habits and distractions he believes held him back in the past. More importantly, Broner sees this comeback as something deeply personal, viewing it as a second chance to make the most of both his boxing career and his life.
Yeah. What do you think about this fight stylistically? Do you edge anybody? And if not,
Errol Spence gonna do the 4 corners with him. Man, Errol Spence gonna beat his ass, man. Errol Spence gonna mow him down, man. Like I said, that rest did him a lot. He probably had a lot of personal problems. Fighters go through things. He been on the road since 2012. So that was 2023. He did like 12 years straight. He been on pay-per-views. He been fighting all these good fighters back to back. He taking care of the family. He living his life. He needed that break. Now he didn't, he came to peace with everything, and he a champion. That's why he coming back. He a winner. He can't go out like that. He's a winner. And I'm expecting him to mow this guy down. He got more in his toolbox. He got more than he showed, but sometimes he didn't have to pull it out.
First signs of Adrien Broner's renewed dedication are already starting to show. After just 4 days of following a strict routine, the former champion looks noticeably leaner, with some of the extra weight around his midsection beginning to drop after cutting out alcohol and fully committing to training. A complete transformation will take time, but Broner's early progress shows what consistent habits, discipline, and a structured training plan can achieve.
Would you say it's similar because Gotti went with Buddy and now Spence is with Ronnie Shields? Do you think that we're going to be able to see those toolbox get elevated a little bit because of those kind of changes?
Could be, but I'm just saying within themselves. Once you know who you are and you got your feet up under you, then you can perform. You can do, you know, he got his mind right. He's not coming back. You see he in looking great shape. I don't know when the fight is, but he in great shape already, you know. Got a good training partner down there with Brian Norman. Great trainer like Ronnie Shields, you know, so, and Ronnie Shields go all the way back. World title challenger, work with all the greats, you know, a lot of the greats, modern greats. And so, you know, I think he's a grandfather figure. He's a legend in his own right. And Spence is a country boy, got a lot of, you know, he's a good person. So I think they're going to work well.
Stay accountable during his transformation. Adrien Broner has started a 45-day streaming marathon, allowing fans to follow his weight loss journey in real time. By sharing his daily routine, workouts, and lifestyle changes, the former champion is adding even more commitment to his comeback. The challenge is designed to keep Broner focused on losing excess weight and maintaining the discipline needed for a successful return to boxing. With supporters watching his progress every day, Broner has turned his comeback from a private promise into a public mission built around consistency, focus, and accountability.
You know, I know that when it comes to your fighters, they always have an amazing, strong, powerful, intelligent jab, and people have praised Earl with his jab throughout the years. Do you think that's like a match made in heaven with the Ronnie Shields signature, with, you know, Earl?
Oh, absolutely. I think that's one of the things that probably, you know, grab the attention of him.
Adrien Broner has shown another promising sign that his comeback is gaining momentum after outperforming social media boxer Dean the Great in a difficult conditioning challenge. Despite being nearly twice Dean's age, Broner completed the workout almost 10 seconds faster, showing clear improvements since fully committing himself to training again. The performance highlighted his better fitness and the competitive mindset that once made him one of boxing's most entertaining champions. After weeks of disciplined workouts, lifestyle changes, and a serious focus on losing weight, Broner is beginning to see the results of his hard work, giving fans hope that he is slowly rediscovering his best form. Broner has also taken on a mentoring role with Dean the Great, using his years of top-level boxing experience to offer technical advice during their heavy bag sessions. The former 4-division world champion focused on improving Dean's hook technique, teaching him better movement, proper punching mechanics, and how to work the bag effectively. Throughout their training, Broner has continued pushing Dean to raise his standards and approach boxing like a true professional, emphasizing that discipline, repetition, and attention to detail are key to reaching the highest level.
To me.
You know, you worked with all different type of Hall of Fame fighters in different points of their careers, and I know that the big question is, you know, with the layoff and obviously coming off the loss with Crawford, I mean, the transition and coming into a new weight class, I even heard potentially even higher than 154 for this fight, is going to be a big challenge with a guy like Tim Tszyu. So can you talk to me like where to assess and why that people who question that it would be kind of mistaken when it comes to fight night?
Adrien Broner has admitted that many of the problems he faced came from his own choices, although costly legal battles and lawsuits also played a major role in his downfall. Looking back on that difficult period, the former 4-division world champion acknowledged that he often spent money without thinking about the future because he believed his wealth would never run out.
Here's the thing, you know, as far as weight is concerned, when you sign a contract for whatever weight is going to fight at, you know, look, these are fighters. They walk around 15, 20 pounds heavier when they fight anyway. So it's not like he's new to, you know, they say, oh, he's new to the division. No, he's not. You know, he's been there. You know, he's been there, he's done that. You know, when you've been in the ring, you know, they get up to 168 pounds at some point, you know, in a lot of fights. So it's not like his body is going to be used to being at 160 pounds. I mean, so what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that he has the skills to handle who is in front of him.
Working on your uppercuts and hooks, and stay active with your movement. Think about every punch you're going to throw and keep your combinations sharp. Work the hooks, mix in the uppercuts, move around, and keep your head moving. Punch hard, stay fast, and make every shot clean. Let's go. On the bag, start from here, boom, boom, then throw the overhand. Stay close, control the bag, and keep the punches coming. Boom, 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 boom. Keep working.
Yeah, I see him excited to come to the gym and wanna, you know, he wants to train. You know, he wants this so bad. You know, and that's the thing that, you know, with fighters, man, if they look down or whatever and don't want to come to the gym, you know, then I know their mind's not on it. But that's not the case with him right now.
Yeah.
You know, he's excited. You know, I think he's rejuvenated to the point to where, you know, this is, you know, it's like it's new all over again. Yeah. You know, and this is what makes good fighters. Yeah. When you want to do this, when you know how to do it, but you want guidance to do it. And I think that's where he's at right now.